Hey friends, I just went and visited my greenhouse and I pulled out some of these amazing carrots. So good. I had to break a couple of them to wash them really well because they were kind of curled. So I want to make sure I got the dirt in there. But anyway, some of these are white carrots and some of these are regular orange carrots, but they're all delicious. And we're going to have them for lunch. And what I'm going to do is I've washed them all real good. Now I'm going to cut off the tops and then I'm going to cut them in pieces. And I have this little, it's a pressure skillet, which is basically a pressure cooker, but it's only about maybe 4 inches deep. But these are hard to find. I've had this for probably, I want to say, 40 years. Anyway, if you don't have this, you can use one of those Instant Pots or one of those little miniature Instant Pots. But I'm going to cut these up in bits, and then I'm going to put them in here, and I'll put the top on, and I'm going to let it come to where steam is coming out. Then I'm going to turn it off and put the little top on, and you'll see what's going to happen. They come out perfectly that way. And this is a really good way to do beets or turnips or other root vegetables. You just put them in the pressure cooker, and once it reaches pressure, turn it off. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I've got all these little yellow, they're actually kind of a yellow color. They're called white carrots, but they're yellow. And the little orange carrots in there, and they're all chopped up. And I've got about, maybe a quarter of a cup of water in there. And I'm just going to turn this on. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm doing this one-handed because I don't have my little stand. Anyway, let me get this on here. So I'm going to put the lid on. I have to do it with two hands. Oh, there it is. So now I've got the lid on. See that cute little pressure skillet? So cool. I'm going to turn my stove on. Once steam starts coming out of here, I'm simply going to turn the heat off and put the regulator on. Boom, like that. And then once I put the regulator on and it's turned off, I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes and those carrots will be done, and they were going to be so good. So I'll bring you back when they're finished and I'll show you how I prepare them to put them on the plate. Okay, so this literally took less than 5 minutes to come to pressure because it's such a small pot. And I put the regulator on, I turned it off, put the regulator on, and it took maybe 5 more minutes. And so then, now what I'm going to do to make these extra good, I've got some butter here. I'm going to put some butter in there. And then I'm going to put like a teaspoon of brown sugar. And then I'm going to put some cinnamon. But I've got this little Pampered Chef. It's a nice mix. I really like it. It's the cinnamon plus spice blend. I just like it. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that on there. Then I'm going to mix it around and let that all melt, and it will be the most delicious carrots. Oh, yum. So those are going to go with our lunch, which actually we're having leftover shepherd's pie. So that'll be nice. And now the next thing I'm going to do is, when I go to cook my turnips or my beets, I do them the same exact way, and they turn out so perfect. So anyway, there you go. Little sweet carrots to go along with a great lunch. So give it a try, and try your root vegetables do so well in a pressure cooker. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching.